Good morning, my honey. Recently, we have more chance to communicate with Asian culture. Especially China, we have to study about them more, rather than before. Good approach to know their culture, way of thinking, their style. One of it is, to study their history. Therefore, I am going to introduce their history, from today onward. Especially, extract famous, and exciting ages of them, the age of 3 kingdoms. It helps open your view, for Chinese way of thinking, style, and indeed, interesting story as many heroes appeared in there. I hope, you can enjoy, and deepen your curiosity for world history as well. Okay, if you are ready, here we go. First, I have to start their story, from end stage of, later Han Dynasty. Later Han Dynasty was, one of the huge empire in that era, in the world, but almost, going to have final stage of their life. Why they are going to die? It is, quite common case of very big empire. First stage of empire, the king, I mean founder, must be very capable person. And also, strong charisma to manage his own kingdom. After first king passed away, his son succeeds his throne as second king. Then, after second king gone, his son will be third king, as time goes. Founder must be capable. Otherwise, he cannot establish his own kingdom, but, it is not sure that, his son is capable or not, his grandson is capable or not. Moreover, these kings are getting used to be a king, and, enjoy their life, rather than manage his kingdom well. Then, it may happen that, some of servants nearby the king, start to control the kingdom, instead of the king. Especially in ancient China, there was system to support the king. We call this position, as eunuch. This is, man, removed symbol of man, that means, cut off that place. Old Chinese consider that, if they have chance to produce their descendants, they will do something wrong, to support their descendants. Then, remove their function, not to produce descendants. Ridiculous, but, it was common system in, old Asia, Middle East. Anyway, these people start to abuse their position, and control government by themselves. What they want to have was, quite simple, authority, and money. And, what those people will do, eliminate their political rivals. Because, they are staying nearby the king, they know, how to control the king. Unless the king is so trouble, or so smart, they are easy to please the king. Especially almost all kings in Han Dynasty were young, when they became king, and they need helps of eunuch to run their own kingdom. Eunuch was getting more and more powerful in the government, and first, eliminate their political rival, with very simple way. Spread fake information that, hey king, that guy is thinking rebellion, against your kingdom. And, purged these political rivals from core position of government. Of course, these people were capable, and it affects governing of Han Dynasty. One more, what eunuch did was, squeeze people by heavy tax. Of course, people feel heavy burden, and lost loyalty from Han Dynasty. Especially farmer must face to imminent problem for starvation, and, escalated anti-Han Dynasty feeling, day by day. It is, good circumstance for agitator to come up to his stage. Jiangju is, most famous guy among these agitators, and he conducted rebellion against Han Dynasty. It is Yellow Turban Rebellion. Why we call Yellow Turban? Because they wears yellow turban as a symbol of their rebellion, and although rebellion itself was settled by government army, after few months it became big momentum to oppose to Han Dynasty. Especially the capable local officers, who purged by eunuch before, stands up to against Han Dynasty with anger, and many local farmers support those leaders to destroy existing government. Meanwhile, internal conflict also occurred in Emperor's palace. Actually, military leader of Han Dynasty was Jin at that moment, and he was brother-in-law of Emperor. And he recognized that the roots of this rebellion was due to mal-governance of eunuch. By the way, why he was bro-in-law of Emperor? Because he was just butcher in the city, but he has very beautiful young sister, and this sister became empress. After Emperor Ling passed away when he was young, Jin became practical leader of Han Dynasty. Eunuch group afraid of Jin as political rival, and kill him by tricky way. However, one guy did not lose this chance to attack eunuch group. This is Yuan Shao, and he was noble aristocracy of Han Dynasty. Sometime, or most of time in the history, drastic revolution might occur, not from outside, but from inside. I mean, it is quite rare case in the history that simple rebellion turn over exiting government. But some of member of existing government recognize problem of existing system, and try to change it. Anyway, when eunuch group assassinated Jin, Yuan Shao was ready to break into palace, and picked up this assassination to eliminate all eunuch from the emperor palace. Even not eunuch, some of man, who does not have beard also killed by mistaken. Upon historical record, over 2,000 eunuch had been killed by Yuan Shao. And many men in palace took off their dress to prove he has symbol. However, Yuan Shao recognized that emperor, actually, it was a boy, disappeared from palace. Yes, one of eunuch picked up this boy emperor as hostage, and run away. Because of this accident, history will turn to unexpected direction. But I am going to introduce this topic in coming up occasion.
As the journey continues.